Hi, I hear you want to study with STADIO. Here are some tips to start your application process correctly. Before you get applying, you'll need the following documents. Please ensure you have your latest school results or completed grade 12 matric certificate. You will be required to enter your results as a percentage and you will require this document. You will also be required to upload a copy of your ID document or passport, your school leaving certificate or grade 11 report, your marriage certificate if your surnames indicated differ, as well as any optional other documentation you would like us to consider for your selection. This may include other certificates, confirmation of employment, or other requirements as per your specific qualification. Once you have these documents, ensure you have scanned copies available on your cell phone, other mobile device, or laptop before you get started with your application process. This will ensure that you will have a smooth and easy application submission. Here's how to start your application. Enter in your email address, making sure that you have access to it to read all our communication. Now, enter your password and click on Login. Once you've done this, you will see a screen that says Application. If you want to apply for something new, click on Apply Here. You will very quickly see a page entitled New Application. You are now in the first stage of your process of selecting your program. Click on the type of program you prefer. You can choose from undergraduate studies or postgraduate studies, and then from contact learning or distance learning. Once you've chosen your qualification, you will then be asked to choose a major or specialization if this is required for the qualification of your choice. Click on the question marks to read a bit more before you select your option. Choose your start year to indicate when you would like to start your studies. If a student advisor has spoken to you, you may move the slider to Yes. You will now see the tick appearing on the second stage of the application creation page. Here, you can complete your academic history. You will need to add your secondary education, indicating when you completed your grade 12 exams. If you are currently studying your grade 12, you must click on Grade 12 in progress. Once you have done this, you will choose the type of school leaving certificate, the province you attended high school in, as well as your school name. You may search for your school name, and once you have done this, you would have completed the update on your secondary school education. Your next step is to enter your results as a percentage from the list below. Simply choose your subjects from the drop-down and enter your final result in the form of percentage in the column next to it. Please remember, we need your results as percentage and not your APS points. All the South African schools subjects will appear under the subjects list. Please ensure you search correctly before adding in your results. Continue entering your subjects until you have entered all of your matric subjects. Once you're done, click on Submit Education. The little blue bubbles means that the page is loading. Once you see the green tick, you have completed this step. Click on Next to proceed. You will see that you've now moved on in the process. You now need to provide your personal details. This is required by the Department of Education, and we are required to provide it to them. Please complete each section, including your demographic details, your alternative phone number and address, on this page before you may proceed to the next one. When completing your residential address, please ensure that it is accurate. In the case of our distance learning students, this is often the address we will use to send material to you. Ensure that this information is correct as per your province as well as your street address information. If you are an international student, please select your country of origin. If you are a South African student, ensure you indicate South Africa. If your postal address is the same as your residential address, please indicate so. You will then be asked to confirm whether you are employed. Should you not be employed, please ensure this is marked accordingly. You will now be required to upload your documents. Upload each one individually from your scans that you prepared earlier. Once each document has been successfully uploaded, you will note that a green tick will appear next to Upload Documents. Is there anything you want to check on your application? You are now able to click to Back to Details, which will allow you to review your application before submission. Should you choose to click on Submit for Review, this application will now be submitted and considered for selection. Once you click on Submit for Review, the STADIO team will quickly get to work and consider your application before very quickly providing you with an acceptance letter. You will note that once you have submitted, you will get a new space in the spacebar indicating that you have moved further in the process. Now, you will receive your acceptance letter. Once you have this in hand, the next steps of the process are easy and do not require any further document uploading. You are able to email the summary of your application to yourself or proceed to check the status of your application. Should you experience any delays in your application process, please drop us an email at hello@stadio.ac.za